Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atle Pinkin. In today's video, I'm going to talk about many things. First of all, we can see AI tokens pump in the last 48 hours. What's happening and why? This is one thing I would like to discuss. Yesterday, I couldn't make my usual daily video here on the English channel. Therefore, I definitely have to talk about Ethereum because that's very, very important that the SEC stopped the investigation in Ethereum 2.0. Then we have the Argentinian Prime Minister advocates Bitcoin, free currency use in Argentina's economy. I think this is also an important thing. Then we can see that meme coins in general, the market cap of meme coins are going down. So question, are we now shifting towards the quality old coins? And then we have Bitcoin miners reserve drop to lowest in 14 years. Also, when we're looking at, we can see that the younger investors are much more into crypto than the elder generation. Well, this is logical, but let's talk about that because, you know, we're talking about our future. And also, stable coins could make up 10% of money in the next decade. This is Circle CEO saying. So, guys, all this in today's video. So, it's really a jam-packed episode. And don't forget, every single day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So, if that's important, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now, let's do it. Well, and for start, let's have a look at the prices on the market. And we can see that the Bitcoin is actually 1.5% up in the last 24 hours, 66,250 US dollar. Ethereum, 3,600, almost 2% up. We see the gainers, Fetch AI, Singularity Net, you know, they going up 24%, almost both. Then we have Core 13%. So as you can see, a couple of AI rated tokens like these two, for example, doing pretty well. And yeah, losers, well, ZK Sync after the airdrop, it's now, you know, finding its place. That's kind of normal. We have Memecoin 4% down and Lido down 3% down, but no major drops on the market. When we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see here a falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern. So if the volume will support us, then actually we could have here at the edge, when I'm making this video, breakout. Will we have it? Well, we're going to see it, but as a pattern, this is a bullish pattern. And yeah, well, now let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic is all about that AI tokens actually getting, again, in the last couple of hours, hotter and hotter. We're talking about Fetch AI, Singularity Net, and partly because NVIDIA became number one. Well, first of all, it was announced that NVIDIA became the world's largest company by market cap. Look, I just talked about it like, what, 2 weeks ago, kind of, when it overtook Apple and it got on the second place. And I said, it's just couple of time, you know, couple of weeks, matter of time, but it will overtake Microsoft as well. And actually, it just did. And well, NVIDIA is now in the lead, and because of this, the AI sector is also started to move. And we can see that AI coins, tokens, surge in general 15%. So when we're looking at as a category, but also we have a couple of them like Fetch AI or Render Network up 40-30%. Even now in the last 24 hours, when we're looking at, look, here, the big guys, Fetch AI up 28%, then we have Singularity Net, then we have AGI 26%. So AI coins doing pretty well. If you have AI coins in your portfolio and, you know, these top ones, Ocean Protocol, the other one, you know, these three guys going to merge on the 15th of July, so pretty soon. And Fetch AI, Singularity Next, and Ocean Protocol will become ASI token. So, well, we can see a nice rise for sure. Will this continue for AI sector? Well, we don't know that what's going to happen, obviously, in short term, but in general speaking, when we're looking at the bull market, AI is definitely one of the narratives. And when we're looking at outside of crypto, then we can see Nvidia leading, the game here, and AI everywhere in many industries, just getting, hotter and hotter, and companies use it. So this is a very small market cap, here for AI. Look at this. This is kind of nothing when we're looking at the huge market cap of crypto, right? We're talking about 2.5 trillion US dollar, and we have the whole AI sector is 30 billion US dollar. So this one, I think, has a great potential, in my opinion, and we can see even in the last couple of hours, they did pretty well. Well, probably after, when they shoot up, then some correction coming, then others shoot up. We're going to see how it works. It depends on the market. Of course, when the market, Bitcoin is dumping, altcoins are dumping, it pushed down the whole sector as well. I mean, the AI sector. But AI as a topic, it's definitely hot. Okay, next thing, what I would like to discuss, it's all about Ethereum, because kind of Ethereum got another green light. Well, we have SEC drop investigation into Ethereum, and this is, I think, a very, very important thing, because, it was all about, is Ethereum now a security, is it not? And it really was unclear, and they started the investigation as well. And now they said, okay, we're not doing it anymore. So it gives another green light for Ethereum. Gary Gensler is talking about Ethereum spot ETF trading happening this summer, and this one was a kind of needed to do it. But actually, this is bullish for the altcoin sector. We don't know that the altcoin is going to break out because of this Ethereum things, what's happening right now, or we still wait for Bitcoin to break a new all-time high, and then the altcoins are coming. But good news for sure. I think this is a very, very important thing. What's here? Yeah, the same thing, right? Ethereum investigation. I just some here, they're talking about that Ethereum price it could hit, right, 10,000 US dollar. This is just guessing. I do agree that it's a huge potential in Ethereum and the whole ecosystem of Ethereum, and I do agree that a day we can make up to 10,000, but saying predictions when it will get there and so on and so forth, I think it's pointless until we just see everything goes up. If you like it, you DCA it, and then your portfolio probably going to grow. But you do your homework before you invest in anything, right? Then the next topic I would like to talk about is Bitcoin as a currency in Argentina as a possibility. Okay, let me share the screen. So we have Javier Milei advocates Bitcoin, free currency use in Argentina's economy. This is what he's basically saying. And this is major, because guess what? If Bitcoin could become legal tender, a currency in Argentina, guess it's much bigger than El Salvador. So Argentina's economy, it's much bigger, and they suffering with their pesos, and this could be also a boost for them and boost for crypto, because if one country is doing it, okay, it's one thing, a small country, and then we have some other countries to do it, like we have two so far, having Bitcoin as a legal tender, starting with El Salvador. But now, if Argentina will make the next move, who knows who will be next? And this is just definitely making Bitcoin much more popular worldwide, and probably the interest for Bitcoin going to increase as well, because more and more people will look into it, because so far in the last 15 years, Bitcoin has a very great history. It's a clear uptrend, what we can see. with volatility, of course, with bull markets, bear markets. But when you compare where it was 15 years ago and where is it now, it's no question that how well it is doing. What's the future of Bitcoin? Who knows? But these are definitely positive things. Right. Okay. Let's move on. Also, let's have a quick look at the Memecoin market as well. So when we're looking at here the dominance of meme coins in the altcoin market, it went up just like crazy, but now it's dropping. And of course we have the big guys probably holding pretty well, but because there were, hundreds and thousands of meme coin, more than 1 million coins were introduced in 1 month in this spring. And many meme coins among them. This is just like crazy. So now the question is that, would be shifting from gambling to focusing on fundamentals, similarly to a few years ago. So again, what I did talk about, AI sector, real world asset, all these kind of things, which is not about the meme, but it's really something behind it. I think this is actually very important. And I think at some point meme season will come back and the meme will be part of this bull run. It is already and it will be. Probably one of the leading memes on certain chains will perform pretty well, but there were just simply so much getting into the system that it just was impossible to find more investors, and now now it's dropping. That's what we can see. Right. Okay. Then let's talk about Bitcoin miners because their reserve dropped to lowest in 14 years. Well, so the amount of, let me share the screen, the amount of Bitcoin held by miners dropped to their lowest total in more than 14 years, according to data from Into the Block. And on the 19th, miners' reserve fell from 1.9 million Bitcoin after starting the year with 1.95 million Bitcoin. So the miners have less and less Bitcoin. However, despite the pay cut, what they're having after every 210,000 blocks, or roughly speaking, every 4 year, the halving, now we have just 3.125 Bitcoin. Before they got, after a block, 6.25, the winner of that, the miner. So despite the pay cut, mining reserves measured in the US dollar value have been floating around its all-time high range, about 135 billion US dollar. This means although Bitcoin producers are holding fewer Bitcoins, they have more value in their balance sheet in dollar terms. However, you do know that the value of dollar is just continuously decreasing, inflating. So, but it's logical, right? Miners getting less and less Bitcoin for their work. It started all with 50 Bitcoin per block. Now it's 3.125. So, yeah, I think this is the way we're going. But the value of Bitcoin in dollar terms, it's actually increasing, because back then we talked about 0.00 whatever dollar when it started, and now we're talking about, at the present, 66,000 US dollar per Bitcoin. So yeah, that's definitely changing. Okay, what else I do have here? So yeah, younger generation actually investing more likely into Bitcoin than the elder generation. Well, the statement itself, no surprise, right? I would say it. Bank of America released a report titled 2024 Bank of America Private Bank Study of Wealthy Americans, highlighting notable trends and examining how generations dynamics and upcoming wealth transfer are shaping finance strategies. Older investors hold a lot more in traditional equities, while younger groups hold more in crypto and more alternative investments. And here you can see the age group, like 21-43, 31% real estate. But on the second place, we have crypto and digital assets. And on the other side, above 44, you have, it's a pretty long list. And then at the end of the list, 4% goes for crypto and digital assets. So we can see clearly that the younger generation are much more open to this. And, this is not a surprise because the elder generation got used to their investments and they just keep their habits. But what's very important to understand that the future generation, which will be powerful, going to be the present younger generation. So if their mindset is toward digital assets, alternative assets, crypto, these kind of things, probably as they are growing up, more and more of them, the percentage of the people who investors, going towards that one, because the elder generation, it's kind of, don't want to say it like dying out, but like in a way that, you know what I mean. So being less active when it comes to investments, and the younger generation, put it this here at 21, 43. So like, let's say 10, 20 years, going to be the next generation like this. And then, it's a totally different map, what we have. So also this is the reason why I think crypto has a future, because now the younger generation believes in these digital assets, and these will be the future elder generation. Okay, and one more. It's all about stablecoins could make up 10% of the money in the next decade. This is what Circle CEO is saying. Well, here we go. So stablecoins to make up 10% of money in the next decade. This is what Circular CEO is saying or so. So most of the world's largest payment companies are actively using this technology and exploring how to expand their usage as the benefit of public chains and stablecoins become apparent to everyone. And let's look at the present picture. So 162 billion stablecoin market is currently 0.2% of the size of the 80 trillion money market, World Population Review data shows. So what we're talking about, that this going to be 10%, this is the question here. This should mean that stablecoins getting extremely hot in the next 10 years. But we can see many companies using already stablecoins, using already blockchain technology, and sometimes you just don't see it. It's just happening, behind the curtains. You're just getting your dollar, but it was moved back on blockchain. So I think this is very important, and this is not the reason, which is crypto, right? So crypto could have a great future. So all over, I would say I'm definitely positive when it comes to crypto. Yes, do we have volatility? Yes, we do have. Do we have shakeouts and corrections in the bull market? Yes, we have. But when we're looking at the big picture, I think this industry is definitely growing. Guys, agree, disagree? You can let me know in the comment section. And also, don't forget, every single day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on blockchainbloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, simple, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.